Alrighty, welcome back everyone to another episode of Undermountain, our epic dungeon delving adventure here on Javelin Entertainment. We'll be streaming this story every Thursday around 6 p.m. Central. If you missed the last chapter, you can find it on the channel page or by clicking the playlist link in the description. Last time, our adventurers descended down into the lost level and began to explore. They discovered a room with destroyed wardrobes and deep claw marks from some large creatures, but continued through the chambers. They found a tall figure conversing within one of the halls, but managed to stay out of its notice. Zella assisted with a pass without trace spell, and they creeped closer before deciding to avoid the creatures and passing to the south to enter a large vestibule. As they entered a large temple, they met a group of gray-skinned dwarven characters, led by a dwarven woman named Skella. Skella offered them a truce if they slayed a large golem creature. The party accepted and headed up to a strange altar, where a massive golem erupted out of the altar and began to take swings into Ari, draining his health away. Zella tried to attack the creature with her bolts, but the non-magical attacks were ineffective, so she switched to attacking with her new blade. The rest of the party attacked with magical ranged attacks while Ari tanked the creature's blows. Mr. G finished off the creature in a barrage of magical blasts, and they moved up to a set of large black doors that Skella and the dwarves were interested in. One of the dwarves grabbed the door and tried to pull it open unsuccessfully, and instead a large magical hand apparated and crushed him before turning on the others. The party and the dwarves fought off the hand, and Skella read off an inscription that indicated only a dwarven king could open the door. Gibillion was able to determine that they needed a greater restoration spell to heal Ari's drained health, but it would take some time. So the doors split off and headed to the west to search for some sort of king's hand to open the gate, and the party, meanwhile, headed to the east to search through the rest of these caverns. And that is where we return today. We find you all within these caverns of the lost level. And you all... Ari still dealing with a bit of the after effects from the drained health, but other than that, you all are mostly no worse for wear. So, what would you all like to do?
Do we have a good inkling of what time it is?
You have no inkling of what time it is.
How long has it been since we rested on our own personal clock kind of thing?
A few hours.
Okay, so we should adventure more and not sleep yet.
That's up to you.
Cool.
In the dungeons, you're not bound by the rigors of day.
To avoid the ire of our DM, we will not keep long resting at dumb intervals, however.
Hey, I can always pull up random encounters if I want.
Alright guys, we've got north, we've got northeast, and we've got south. I'm strongly feeling south and or east is our way to go.
Let's go
And if I
east.
had to hazard a guess, the thing we are in was probably the dead-ass center, because it seemed important. And it seemed like that big oval and with the altar in it. And so we came from the northeast, so I think we should explore to the southeast. I have absolutely no idea why. It seems lucky.
Sure, we'll go with your strange thought process.
Alright. Cool. That would be down this way.
Badoop. These tokens feel very large for some reason.
You like those big tokens?
All
Cannot
about the
lie.
big tokens.
Oh, whoops. I forgot to do that. Let me do that real fast.
I will add a disclaimer onto me. I'm about to finish my first drink for the night, so filter will be
it's
gone.
Only gonna get better from here. Is what
Oh,
you're
is
I'm
saying.
about
Wilbur
to
gonna?
pour my
Wait,
first.
is Wilbur drinking too?
Wilbur's outside in the yard drinking beer, doing yard things.
Hell yeah, brother. Is drunk Wilbur going to join us? Can we make him an NPC? Can he be Boblin?
It
Considering
takes a lot more than beer to make Wilbur drunk.
Okay, well, buy more beer. That ain't no problem. You have a
and
job.
considering that Bootlick is nowhere to be found, that might be an empty roll right
But
now.
if Wilbur shows up, you can just find another goblin for him to be. Like, they're very replaceable in a dungeon.
Wow. Just
See,
thinking
buying
of
more beer would require pants.
That's a good fucking call.
See, no more beer. It's not an option. Pants are not an option.
Better option, you just gotta make him a stronger drink there.
I have scotch.
I mean,
I do too.
answer right in the question.
I think it's Glenfiddich. I don't know.
That's very, very happy scotch.
It made me really sad, so I don't drink it.
What?
Damn,
Yeah.
I don't have any alcohol in my house right now. 'Cause I
How
was
is
like,
that?
No.
How's that even possible?
Because I was like, I should stop drinking on weeknights. That's bad. And so I just don't have any, and that way I can't drink. Which is like not like I think I have a drinking problem, but like it's just a shit ton of empty calories.
I've got no
Like,
problem
yeah.
drinking at all. Lame. Just get an exception for waist size from the military, bro.
They actually don't track it anymore.
Oh, then you're
Fun-
fucking
fun
set.
fact.
Yeah, I don't
well-
think I'd ever care at all.
Anyway, if you guys are headed, you guys said that you were headed to the south or southeast or east.
Yes, south and east as often as possible.
I thought you said west.
Well, there is an east and there is a south.
To the south!
All right. I'm assuming our door openers are in the lead.
I'm an injured door opener. Somebody else's turn.
I imagine Jess is lead door opener, your backup door opener, and I'm door opener the third then.
I only have 42 HP, so I think most of you are tankier than me right now.
I am far more useful using my reaction to help you though.
We just call Sprinkler Company, have them come in because I think there's a bunch that aren't popping all the way down the sidewalk. They've got monster trucked. Sorry, I got a little bit of a wedgie.
I'm not muted. Everybody just-
Brother!
Totally cool. Get those with the sprinklers?
Wait, can Wilbur hear us?
Yes, Wilbur can hear you too.
Okay, cool. Hi, Wilbur!
What's up, guys?
Alrighty.
Hmm.
So, as you guys head down to the south, you eventually hear out, or kind of reach this point where the walls begin to kind of turn into a larger room. And you see before you some glowing quartz pillars standing in the corner of the room.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, I might have to switch to hardware here sooner than I thought, so that's fun. But yes, as you guys continue down this passage, you see as the passage opens up into another large chamber. And you can see these glowing quartz pillars standing in the corners of the room, as well as protruding from the south wall, a massive organ whose pipes are carved out of stalagmites, and
When
a
you
bench
said
and
massive organ,
keys
I did
made
not
out
think
of
a pipe
polished
organ.
gold and black marble. There are also two large copper kettle drums that stand against the west wall, and a shiny brass tuba resting atop them.
This is the part of the show where Valkyrie uses investigation and I guide her and figure out what that means. If
Yeah.
that could be done.
Certainly. I mean, if you would like
Dope.
to try.
Yep.
Alright, so after some encouraging, Valkyrie does come inside. And as she enters, she also notices a large arch on the eastern side of the wall. before taking a look inside. And with assistant, investigation, 24. Okay. All right. So as Valkyrie begins to look across these instruments first, the Browse tuba is a bulky instrument that appears to be missing its mouthpiece. And without it, it doesn't appear that it can produce much. It's probably worth a little bit since it is made of brass, but it weighs quite a bit as well. The kettle drums do emit or are capable of emitting a booming sound. And again, worth a little bit due to what they're made of, but these weigh even more than the tuba itself. And then finally reaching the organ, which is a monstrous pipe organ. And Valkyrie doesn't play anything on it yet, but it looks like it would produce quite the sound should it be played. And it has stone pedals that are pumped and marble keys that can be played. It also seems to kind of connect up to the wall and could extend out through multiple areas of this level. The organ stalagmites seem to be part of the cavern from which the room was kind of created, and so they blend in pretty seamlessly with the surrounding floor and wall. Outside of that, there's just the single arch that seems to have something carved into the keystone. And Valkyrie sees a hand-shaped indentation with a sigil representing magic scribed into the palm.
Okay, so a magic gateway. A organ. Is there anything else written that would say, like, hey, don't play this shit, or play this song, or anything like that?
Not that either of you have found.
Alright, is anybody, trained in musical instruments?
Only
outside, brother.
thing.
Go outside, dude.
Is that a tool proficiency to play an instrument, or, what are those?
I believe so.
No, it's separate.
Well, yeah, it's not a tool, but
It's just a proficiency.
thing. Yeah,
Anybody do instruments? Anybody capable of pianing?
it's a bard thing.
What skill would you use? Sorry, I didn't hear.
Potentially.
I mean, you probably play performance.
Let's see if I'm performancing. I don't know if I am.
Is
I doubt
Brady
I am.
good at performing?
I'm not good at performance.
She's not familiar with this particular instrument, but is willing to give it a shot if
Alright.
there's a reason to try it out.
I will cast a random word of encouragement, guidance, and play us a song, Bree. Let's see or Valkyrie. Let's see what happens. There's
play the
gotta be
sax?
something with this. Like something is here. Everybody get in the room first, just in case. But something's going to happen when we play this. Like there's no way it's just like chilling. So yeah, let's see if we can spark an inspiring tune.
All right.
I'm saddened at the lack of trumpet.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah,
Except
despite
that song uses a trombone.
despite what is in this room, the only actual instruments are the organ itself, the kettlebells, the drums, the kettle drums, and then the brass tuba.
Oh, it's not a saxophone?
No, it's not.
Okay.
But as Valkyrie goes and sits down on this velvety seat, she extends her hands out of the keys and begins to try and tap a few of them. And we'll see how She does. This one is back at normal. Oh.
She gets a
so yeah,
D4.
she. I mean, we can roll it, but
It doesn't matter looking at
it
that
doesn't
roll.
change much. Oh. Yeah, she just kind of sits down and begins to kind of pump and slam across the different keys, and it does produce a deep, earthy tone from these hollow stalagmites, and the stone petals cause it to echo around this room, and you could actually hear it magically amplified throughout all around. Chopsticks, actually.
Let's hold for a minute and see what happens as a result of that, and then maybe try one more time. See if any like monsters come running in, and be like, "What the fuck are you doing to my organ?" So yeah, can we take a minute and prepare ourselves just in case like something angry comes running in?
Sure, what are you preparing?
Hide from the music.
Not being surprised when the monster comes in and bashes us in the head for playing its organ.
Sure.
Yeah.
I will hold my ashen staff.
Alrighty, as you all kind of take up some kind of defensive positions around, you wait and once again look over towards Valkyrie, and she extends her hand out over the keys, and this time kind of getting the feel for it, begins to play something that almost is reminiscent of a melody, something vaguely familiar to you all, that she had kind of picked up and put together from different songs within the tavern. But this actually sounds like a melody, and she does kind of produce something that is reminiscent of a true song. And you watch and wait as the echoes resound out through the different chambers, but there is no obvious response. You don't hear any movement. You don't see any creatures rushing in. The gate or the archway hasn't changed. Nothing seems to be happening other than playing the organ itself.
I feel like
You
this
said
is the
those were
point where-
marble and ivory keys as well?
I believe just marble. Yeah, the marble keys.
Okay, that's not a particularly valuable item in this day and age and is very heavy.
Yeah, the brass of the instruments and the marble of the instruments, like, it's worth something, but cost per weight is not efficient.
We'll find something better. Even steel is better. Gold
Yes,
per weight.
steel is much better than either of these.
Then yeah, let's continue on, I guess, guys.
I feel like Valkyrie would take a second and like start jotting in her journal about this,
Oh yes, absolutely.
like drawing the piano and all of that.
if anything, I imagine she'll be able to have like a whole like video recollection of it later. All right, do we want to go to this northeast exit, or do we want to try and walk through the gateway?
The gateway sounds ominous. Let's go.
All right. Could Valkyrie and I see if we understand anything about how this works before we step into it? She's proficient in Arcana, right?
Let me see.
I am and can help as well.
Is yes.
Then yeah, I will.
Why don't
I will
why don't
help
you
her
go
and guide
ahead?
her.
Why don't you go ahead and roll since she's not here? But
Sounds
you can roll
good.
it at advantage for the help.
Whoa!
Okay, that was a double click, but oh my gosh, burning all the nat 20s
Wow.
there.
Yeah, I don't know why my mouse clicks twice nowadays.
So, looking at this gate, or what it seems to be an arch, but you can tell it is some sort of magical gate. It has a keystone at the top. This kind of central piece where there seems to be a carving into it, and this carving indicates a hand-shaped indentation, and in the center is a sigil. And you understand that this sigil does represent or stand for magic, and it's been inscribed in the palm of this hand. And first indication is maybe that it's just indicating a magical gate, but upon closer inspection and thinking about it, exchanging ideas with Valkyrie, this keystone seems to be important to actually functioning the gate. It seems to be how you trigger it. And putting together magic in hand, some sort of mage hand is likely the way to activate this gate.
Okay, okay.
The druid does not have that ability.
I could have such a thing next level. Actually, wait a minute. What level am I? What class am I? Artificer. Do I have new cantrips yet? I know that they've got some sort of a cantrip progression per level. Next level, I could know that. So yeah, perhaps we come back in the level. I'm not capable of mage handing yet. I have fingered 0 mages.
Shame.
I guess to the northeast we travel. Everybody good with that?
Yep.
Alright, and continuing, you see as the passage does head to the north before turning to the east.
Door people, lead the way.
What's the door opening party right now? Or order right now?
You, then Ari, then me, then
fuck.
Sammy, then Bree.
Up or down?
Down!
Okay.
It's
Joe's
up
a
to you.
bottom feeder.
Oh, down or right?
Down!
Okay.
Do, 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 do.
Left and down or right and over?
Oh.
There is a door to the east, but the passage continues as well to the southwest.
Let's see
Like-
what's behind the organ.
Like, I like seeing what's indoors too, though.
Yeah, but I have to open them.
What a nightmare.
Yeah, it is.
Me not feeling bad for you.
Guys are missing Brother Elias right about now, aren't you? Ye old door opener. 0 caution. Do you guys want to see what's behind? See what's behind the organ, because that's where that's leading.
Yep,
I'm excited.
Okay.
it's a passage.
There is more passage that
There's
continues
a
to the
wall.
south.
The rock appears to be made of rock.
Ooh, so
Mhm.
if we keep going down here, does this bring us to a new map?
It does
Yes.
indeed.
Is it a new map you have prepared?
It is.
Then let's go that way.
But what about the door?
Yeah, we'll get there later.
Okay.
I feel like we're never gonna get to the door.
Yeah, you're never coming back. Don't pretend.
There's always a chance that this way leads
Please.
to a dead end.
Okay, let me make sure I've got the right place. Okay, I think I do. We'll see. Alright. As you all continue downward to the south, You enter a hall that is flanked by 2 empty semicircular alcoves.
Can we investigate such things? Are they interesting?
Sure. You can roll an investigation check.
Let's do it. Is Valkyrie
Isn't that
willing
a
to
great
help
thing?
me?
Sure.
I can take one side of the investigation.
Cool.
Almost as good.
Roll it, Sammy. Woo! With advantage, because I'm
Oh.
helping you.
I thought you were gonna help Valkyrie with your side.
No. We're helping you.
Hey, one better. You look across this and you find smooth stone. It seems to be well carved and meets up very evenly with the cobblestone that you're walking on, but as far as the wall itself, it appears to be one solid wall with no real interesting carvings, no odd hidden walls.
I have concluded this rock is beautiful, you guys.
Is it
Really good rock.
taller
lick it?
above?
Huh?
So I guess so we see it's wider here.
Yep.
Is it circular above as well? Is it kind of like a sphere, or is it just
Nope.
still
It's
it's
just
still
wider.
just regular flat ground? Okay.
Yep.
Or like a flat ceiling.
Yep.
Okay.
They're kind of curved, so the top, so the ceiling where you're standing right now is flat, and then when it gets out to those sides, it begins to curve down, and so they are semicircular, and so they do have a curved ceiling that leads down to the wall, but it doesn't get any taller, and the floor is all flat.
I have no idea what the purpose of this is, so let's keep going, guys.
Cool beans.
Left or right?
Character left, screen right.
Up or right?
Green right.
Right.
Ooh.
Oh, it got dark.
Uh-oh. Charge!
Yeah,
Can't grab it
Xana, gosh, I'll get there eventually. As you continue on, you see as the stone passageway that is very clean carved stone turns once again into rough-hewn stone, as there are cracks and crevices as it leads into a more rough-hewn cavern that has been kind of carved out, and so you see this almost cave-like entrance that you are now in the middle of.
Let's press on with reckless abandon.
Okay.
Well, this is going to be a very short episode at the rate we are going.
Are you used to us going slower?
No, you guys are just about to enter the entrance to level 7. And you just skip through
Alright.
everything.
We will mark this on our map so we can come back to it. Let's head a different way. Take us to monsters, sir.
So for context, as you all continue down this, you can see that this passage does seem to wind ever deeper. And so following this passage, and I'll go ahead and lead you, it looks like there are 3 different caverns. And so of the 3, all of them head down to the southeast. That seems to continue on deeper. Should you want to continue on to level 7, you can. Otherwise, there are 2 ways, one to the north and one to the west, that do split off and head back to areas of the lost level.
We'll come back to this at the end of the night. We're not going to cut this short on you like this.
I mean,
do
you
you guys
can.
want to go left and fight things? or
You
do wanna
picked
go
the
up and
right
fight
ways.
things?
We have been playing for 20 minutes. I want to open that
Yep.
door.
So to the, yeah, can we go back up to the other door thing then?
Sure.
On the other map? Yeah. Let's
let me
do that and see what happens.
move you guys, adjust you here.
But we'll
Given-
note this location and come back to it to rest.
Yeah, so as you guys head back north, let's see. This one. So heading back north, under Ari's cause for wanting to see this door, you all do find your way back to where this door was.
Excellent. Is the door locked?
It does not appear to be.
All right. Door openers, Hannah?
Yep, sorry. I was being summoned for a moment.
Ooh.
It's reasonable.
Okay, where did we go? I am very confusion.
We went back to the door because otherwise that would have led us down to the next level, and Austin doesn't have the next level prepped yet, so we're gonna do that at the end of the night.
Roger, roger. Okay. How do I open doors?
You open them and tell me
Well,
that you're
but-
opening them.
I thought somebody said it was locked.
No,
Or
it is
is
It's
I'm
not.
supposed to figure that out.
He said it was not locked.
Oh, sorry. My listeners aren't working right now.
It'd be
All right.
like that.
Open door, please.
All right, Santa, as you move up and open the door, you swing it open to find that the room is divided into multiple stone privies with holes cut into their floors and long disused lavatory pits below.
Oh,
Guys, we found the bathroom.
bathroom.
Valkyrie, investigate! Is there anything useful in our bathroom?
She declines to investigate this particular one.
Reasonable. Alright, let's move on.
Lame.
Do you guys want to go up that way, or do you guys want to go down that way, or do you guys want to go up this way? I'm feeling this way. This seems interesting.
To the up way.
Let's do it. Whee!
Shoop. Shoop.
All right, Xana, can you
Oh,
please,
fuck.
as you begin to step forward, the ground suddenly shakes and collapses underneath you. And Gibillion, I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Just him, not me?
Yep, you automatically fall.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, that's all right. He
I
joins
will,
you.
I will react to add 5 to that.
All right, that is unfortunately still not enough, and so you do fall with Xana into this pit. As the both of you are moving towards the front, both of you will go ahead and take.
Is Ari falling too? Because he would have been right behind Xana. We were just all moving our tokens up.
Why do you gotta do me like that?
Because it doesn't make sense that you were back behind us. I'm third in line, so if they both plummet, then I plummet too. Like, so if 1 and 3 plummet, 2 should plummet.
You could have just let that not happen. It was forgotten about.
All right,
No.
go ahead and roll me a dex save. We'll see.
Oh yeah, both of you get +5 to your saves.
Oh shit, yeah, so I have an 18.
Oh, this is true.
I'm still fucked.
All right, so yeah, Xana, you are leading the charge and moving forward quickly, and you manage to cause this whatever this is on the floor to collapse as you begin to fall. Gibillion, with your with the assistance of Ari and your bit of inspiration to yourself, you barely managed to grasp onto the edge. Ari kind of holding on to the edge of the wall as well. Both of you barely managed to avoid falling into this pit. But Xana, on the other hand, will take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. And I
Okay, can you
need...
take that away from me?
yes. And do you need me to do your dexterity save as well?
Yes, I gotta get human to move truck because stormy things.
Alrighty. So
What if dog
let's
moved truck and human stayed here to party?
see.
Dog doesn't know
Dog
how to
moved
move truck yet.
Oh.
Alright, dexterity save. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, in addition to the what is that? To the 8 bludgeoning damage, you're also going to take let's see. 43 points of of fire damage as you all see a small explosion at the bottom of the pit.
Boom.
How
And,
far down was the pit? Do we get to judge how far that explosion was away?
I mean, It does not look very far. You can
Oh,
feel
like
the
we
heat
could get
of
a
the
rope
blast.
down to her or something.
Yes, easily.
Okay.
She's maybe 20, 30 feet down.
All right.
And let's see. So 43 and 8. Oh, cool. She's still alive though, so that's good.
Good.
But she does not look good.
I think she looks rather pleasant.
Oh, did I forget to do my thing?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, y'all.
You
Well-
fell in a pit and took a lot of damage.
Yes, you
I did
you
find a
took
lot.
8 points of bludgeoning damage from the fall and 43 points of fire damage from a small explosion that triggered when you hit the bottom.
Holy fuck.
Yes.
It was several damage.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to greater restoration Ari.
Why?
I have like 7 health left.
That's way more than you need to cast Greater Restoration. You only need 1. That's like 7 times the HP required.
Yeah, but I'm also in a hole, so I can't really.
We're fixing that in a moment. We're getting
Indeed.
rope.
She is still
Okay.
stuck in a hole as you see her lying on the ground, kind of blackened, her clothes scorched. But she is moving.
Ari, you fancy yourself a fisherman, right?
Usually a spear fisherman, but when need comes.
Could we attempt to catch a Xana with something other than a spear?
Oh, I thought we were gonna spearfish.
Oh, I don't think
Dang.
she'd like that very much. Falls in hole, gets stabbed immediately afterwards by friends.
I wouldn't put it past you guys to do that though.
We pulled you up, but we also killed you in the process.
Hey, if we revivify her, it doesn't even count. That's all I'm saying.
We need our diamond to get your health back. We can't use it on Revivify.
Shit. We need
So
to
yeah.
go diamond shopping.
We really do. We just need
Why
a,
didn't we
a
buy
stockpile.
diamonds we were on the surface when we had a fuck ton of money?
I don't know. I wasn't with you guys.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
I asked, is there anything else you guys need like 3 times? I wasn't gonna like prompt
You could've
what
said,
you needed.
I've heard adventurers need diamonds to revive themselves. We've been like, yeah, that's a great idea, new friend. Could have been fucking helpful.
Well, at the current point, you do have a 10-foot gap in front of you, and a Xana nearly unconscious on at the bottom of this 20-foot hole.
Let's she would have still had temp HP, by the way, that would have gotten eaten first.
Does she? Oh yeah, she does.
She
Well,
should
has a
have
lot.
21 temp, yeah.
Yep. You're right.
My mother making coffee for my father has kept them together for 36 years, so apparently it's lucky.
Her mother making coffee for the father.
Oh goodness.
Oh, I wasn't muted. Sorry, guys.
That was great.
Alright, so yeah, you have 21 more HP than you think you do, Jess.
Which is much
And,
better. The
we're
10
fishing
HP
for
was
you.
very nice.
So yep, we're taking rope and we're fishing for you. Ari, will you do the honors of hauling up the catch? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and
Yeah.
roll me an athletics check.
I'll give you a word of encouragement, sir.
It's not quite as easy as you had hoped. She is a bit weakened from the fall and not able to help out much, but you eventually are able to get her up on back onto the
Pulling
side.
up dead weight.
Yeah.
Oh my god, wailing?
Wow.
Oof. Oof. Damn, calling your character fat.
It's okay.
The character could in fact turn into a whale.
Yeah, I could. I just chose a shark instead.
Technically true.
Alright,
Alrighty, so now that you're all back up, what's the plan?
do we want to try and cross that? Or do we want to pick a different way that has fewer holes in it.
Can I fly yet? I forgot.
I don't.
Yes.
Can you? Is
Moon
it 8th
Druid
level?
at 8. Yep.
Oh, fuck yeah. What kind of flyy things have I seen?
Hawks, canaries, maybe an eagle.
Oh, not big fly
Dragons,
things.
Probably not big fly things, no.
Pterodactyls.
Okay.
Dude, I'd want to play a Dinomancer so bad, where it's just like your wild shapes are only dinosaurs.
That actually sounds super fun.
That'd be fucking dope.
Austin, if they kill Xana, can that be my next character?
If we were doing homebrew for this one, I would definitely look into it.
Okay.
I would commit
So-
Xanacide to let you have a Dinomancer.
I mean, there's a T-Rex and a pterodactyl on my shelf right now, so...
You have seen them then, it seems.
Yeah.
Alright, up to you guys. Do we want to try and cross the hole, or do we want to pick a different way for now?
I don't really want to play with that fire pit again,
My guess is it only explodes once.
but that's a guess. You
Only
don't know
one way to
for
find
100%
out.
certainty.
I love just imagining Zella in the back, just like, try it, try it.
Fucking send it.
No, that was just Sam.
Alright,
There is also still the passage to the north, and then the other passage to the southwest.
does the southwest one go to the same map we were just on?
No, I don't believe so.
Let's fucking go that way, guys. Are you guys good with it?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Alright, so... Moving down to the southwest. Oh gosh, what did I do to all you?
I'm
What?
now in the wall. Nope, I'm back.
There we go, hold on. We'll pull you all over here. Okay.
Remember your last campaign where you'd send me into the wall and then I get to see the whole map?
Yeah, that was always fun.
That was a cool bug. Then I had to pretend I didn't know what the map looked like.
That was this one, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a couple levels ago, I think.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well. Actually, so technically, where's this gonna spit you out at? Fun. Okay. So we might be jumping maps a couple times. Oh shoot! Do I not have lighting there? Okay. Give me just.
Do you want
a
us to pick a different one?
second. No,
we're,
this
we're
is
happy to pick a
fine.
different one.
No, I just need like 2 seconds.
Okay.
Because I apparently didn't put this in right.
We're trying to be low maintenance dungeon crawlers.
No, I have to put this in. I just completely forgot about it. Apparently, just missed a room on you guys.
Each one of these levels is like 50 rooms, and how do you know which direction we're gonna just randomly, arbitrarily send ourselves? Like,
Well, I had so I have them all broken up, and I thought I had this one covered on a different map, and so I didn't put it into the dynamic lighting apparently, but I don't think I do have it covered on a different map. I think that's right. It'll take me 2 minutes. It's just a small little room here. Stand by.
I'm excited. I am standing by. I stand for this. Or at least by this.
Okay, I think I got it.
Dope.
Now I just have to move you guys over.
Do 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 do. How's your beer, Seme?
Alright, so continuing,
Yeah, let me see it.
continuing on to the southwest. You all reach this passage and see that one goes to the north and one continues on to the south.
Alright guys, north or south? What are you feeling? Guys? Guys?
Hello.
Friends? Countrymen? Lend me your beers.
Don't distract you. We're waiting for pizza.
Wait, pizza? Hold up, I want pizza.
Is pizza to the north or south?
Yeah, which way is pizza?
To the north.
Alright, charge! Does somebody have good healing right now? see.
Define good healing.
Enough
I
to
have-
get Xana up enough that if she gets hit before she changes into an animal, she's not toasted.
Got that sexual.
I have 24 points of lay on hands.
You willing to give her like 15 of that?
I have a
Yeah, that's
cruise.
fine.
I mean-
didn't hear that.
She's definitely gonna transform into an animal at the first sign of trouble, but it's just like that's probably enough that until her initiative pops up, she doesn't die.
Probably. Austin, can you pop 15 HP into Xana?
Yeah, I can.
Cool.
Thank you.
And then pizza's apparently to the north, so that's where we're going.
Hell yeah, brother.
How's it getting with you?
Alright, 24 lay on hands into Xana. As you all begin to head up to the north. You can see signs of where some sort of gallery was. And there used to be multiple things on display, from statues atop pedestals to stone tablets on easels and elaborate dioramas on tables. However, all that remains now are heaps of broken stone, as it seems to have just been obliterated, and there are debris all across the floor.
Tragic, somebody already looted this one. Everybody in? Squad up.
Onward.
Squad. Do. Alright, so what are our choices?
You do see
We
that
can go north.
Yeah, there is a passage that heads up and continues on north. But it does look like it kind of curves off to the east, heading back in the direction that you had come from.
Then I guess we're gonna go south. Unless you, what do you guys think? North and east or dead south? What are y'all hoping for?
North and east are usually the directions I go.
Alright, let's try it.
Alright, onward.
Charge!
Continuing on to the north and east. You all will end up, let's see. Is it here? Nope.
You were a Boy Scout, right?
Yeah, it was indeed.
Did you ever do that thing with like the compass plotting where you had to like, with all the maps? What was that called?
Orienteering?
Yeah.
Yeah. We did
Has
that
that
in
s-
junior high school.
Yeah, we did.
Has that served you important and well for this?
A little bit. I find it useful when I go on hikes. Alright.
Ah, it's back to the same map we were on, damn it.
Yep. You find once again as you enter familiar passages.
Damn it.
Alright. We don't know what's up this way. Do you guys want to try that? Or do you want to go back south 2 maps now?
Like, I don't know.
Friends, countrymen?
I want to play the organ since we're here.
Fucking send it. I'll give you a guidance so you play good. I don't think it's gonna help you play good, bro.
You've heard worse.
Oh, I've heard that one.
Yeah, Ari
Cat
goes up.
falling off a stone roof.
Ari goes up to play, and it is essentially equivalent to a young child playing on it. He gets like some of the things and like messes up a few notes, and then goes back and kind of fixes it, and uses kind of two fingers rather than his whole hands. But there's something.
All right. What do you guys? All right. Are we going up or are we going down 2 maps?
What if we all tried the piano?
What's the maximum work we can cause for Austin? purely from a metagame perspective.
Go back up a level real quick.
Hey, that one's done.
Completely retrace our steps. Go fight the druid. I don't know. I'm feeling lucky. Let's go down 2 maps. Are you guys all right with that? Like, there's got to be some cool monster to fight there.
Where at?
Down 2 maps.
Back down
Like
to the
the-
south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So rather
why
than
not?
going north through the destroyed gallery, continuing further south.
Yeah.
Why don't you just finish the page you're on?
I don't know.
Okay, just thought I'd ask. Before we leave, can I go run my hands down all the keys to do the thing?
Yeah, you just run. There's like
Woo.
3 levels on this organ, and you run your hand down all of them, and there's just this deep, earthy echo that just cascades throughout all the chambers.
Enjoyable. I've had 0 lessons. Thank you.
Alright, so are you guys continuing to explore this area, or are you headed back down south?
My vote is down south. Does anybody want to overrule my vote with a different vote or 2?
I don't hear anything. So south.
Woo!
We're good.
By default, I make it.
Alrighty. Continuing on to the south. I believe this is the map. Yes.
It's a good sign. It's not a map we've been on yet.
You see that the passage finally begins to turn back towards the west.
Cool. All right. Project lead the way, kids. You're in front.
To the down. Oh.
Yep.
Alright, and once again, Xana, as you continue on, the ground gives way underneath you. And I need Gibillion and Ari to roll me another dexterity saving throw.
Somebody else
Tragic.
gets to be the door opener. I don't like this shit.
And we get to add 5 to this, you said, Ari?
Yeah. Holy shit. What are the odds? 15 twice in a row.
Yeah, so both of you kind of hear the cracking and stop short, but Xana is rushing ahead, and she does fall headfirst into, this time it's only a spike pit.
Only.
Only.
But this one seems to be about 30 feet down. And so you will... Yep.
I might be able to react. Can you feather fall someone else?
You can.
Yes.
Then I am intending to do such a thing.
Alright, so you're casting Featherfall?
Yes. I've got it called parachute, but it is featherfall.
Alright, so as you kind of quickly toss out a mechanical contraption that pops out of Xana's back, lessening, she still falls down, but will only take the damage from the spikes. So you take 10 points of piercing damage as you cut yourself on a few of these spikes before making your way to the edge of this pit. And you see above there is a cover that seems to be exposed rather than the ground falling out like before.
Alright, let's fish her back up again.
Go whaling again.
Wee. Sorry, we'll greater restoration our real door opener soon.
You know, I appreciate this change because it lets you guys see what I put on my back.
Hey, I appreciate you.
Well, yeah, but you're the only other person who's ever been a door opener.
Hey, I take two wild shapes worth of damage for all y'all. So
This is true.
Price pays
All right.
for all.
This room looks cool. Do we have a good way to get over this pit?
Hold on. First,
have a
let's
lot
get
of folks.
Xana out of said pit. Ari, do you want to go
Oh,
and
yeah,
roll me another
we're-
athletics check?
Oh, we're fishing.
Yep.
you're
Have a
whaling,
word of
yeah.
encouragement. Damn.
You begin to tug and pull, but this one's a little bit tougher. It's a little bit further of a job, and it's slow going. It is like fist over fist. You're still a little worn out from the last one, and you're pulling her up, but it is slow. And you begin to see as the mechanical cover begins to close. I need you to roll me one more athletics check, this time at disadvantage.
If
I
I
figured
am
I was just about
proficient,
on
am
spikes.
I allowed to help?
It don't matter. It don't matter. I'm yoked.
It doesn't. But yeah, you kind of, Gibillion, rush over to assist with the rope, and Ari, seeing this, just kind of quickly exercises his energy and pulls the rope quickly up, and Xana is over on the other side before the cover slowly closes behind her.
Alright, so apparently that one can probably go again. Is there any rocks nearby?
You don't see any rocks. There's not even really any loose tiles. Most of this is well made.
Does anybody have anything moderately heavy?
Me.
Yeah. I was
We're
gonna
not
say.
using you again.
I don't know. Apparently for science.
Cause like we can tie whatever it is to the rope and toss it onto that and see if we trip it. Or if it's got like a refractory period of some sort. Or we just jump over and hope we don't fall.
Can we jump that far?
10 feet? Easy. Like
I
with a
can't
running
jump 10
start?
feet. Oh, okay. But you only have 10 feet of a running start.
I don't know, it's up to you guys. This room looks rather cool up ahead. I'm not sure I'm ready to call this a level. Like, I want to fight monsters, not just walls.
The walls are winning right now.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
are.
but it's gotta change soon. We're coming on a lucky spell, I feel. You could have just had Elias fly you over all these.
Yeah, but we don't have Elias. And I've only seen small flying creatures.
Let's see here. What could I do to help? I could throw a grenade at this. That's not helpful. I'm astoundingly out of 10-foot poles made out of adamantium, so
Damn,
Damn
I
it.
mean, I just usually keep a few of those hidden for in case reasons.
I can make a flaming sword, but that's about it.
yeah. I'm not sure that'll help us either. I can get myself over, but that's not helpful to you guys.
I
It is
mean, if we
only
wanna
10
play the
feet.
tidal
Most
wave
people
game.
can try and jump it.
Alright, let's fucking try and jump it, guys.
Let's get
Who
this
wants to
bread.
go first? I will help you one at a time with guidance so you can jump a little
so
better.
is there anything we can tie a rope to?
Each other.
Yeah, other than each other, not much. It's pretty smooth stone walls.
Okay.
Let's not Squid Game this shit.
Well, I was just thinking if there was something we could like fasten a rope to, then you could just like kind of shimmy across. You know what I'm saying? But if there's not, then there's not, and you know. I don't want to roll for jumping because the rules say jumping is determined by strength, and I have a high enough strength mod that I'm just allowed to jump.
Yes, this is true.
Great, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ari
it's not
usually
acrobatics,
hops
it's
over to the other
athletics.
side. It is
Long jump
athletics.
is athletics. It's literally like the only thing strength-based characters get, and you cannot take this from me.
Okay.
I would like to provide guidance for people, and Ari can stay close enough in case they fall to give his plus, and let's see what the fuck happens. So yeah, we'll let them go one at a time, and I will go last.
So is it just strength or is it athletics?
An athletics check
Okay.
with a D4. And I don't know what the total is to be able to jump 10 feet.
Yes, it is not very difficult. And so, Xana, you're still a little cautious, and your jump is wobbly, but you make it to the other side.
Oh, thank God.
Sammy, you're up next. Woo!
Oh my gosh, guys. Gonna
Roll a
give me
D4,
anxiety.
Sammy. Roll it good.
Zella, you watch Xana nearly fall in at the end as Ari kind of grabs her and pulls her over, and you do nearly the same thing as you're distracted, but luckily between the two of them, they do just barely grasp your hands as they lift you out from the pit. And let's see.
Valkyrie, go for it. Woo! Jump, 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 jump.
Hey. Yeah, Valkyrie kind of does it a little bit more gracefully. No one has gone over really anywhere near as well as Ari did.
And I will add a D4 to mine, and I will make the jump too.
All right. And that is enough as you all just barely skate by the DC. Of a relatively easy jump.
Imagine having to make a check to make a long jump. Could not be me. Somebody in this chat does not skip leg day.
Leg day is all I can do right now. I got in trouble for lifting heavy things.
Are you
I mean,
crippled?
that's probably wise.
Alright, this
I'm not
is rather
crippled.
fucking cool. What do we see?
All right. As you all enter here, you can see a massive painting on the south wall. 3 exits, 2 on the south and 1 to the west, and multiple statues lining alcoves across the northern side.
Could we try and appraise and see if anything is light enough to steal,
stealing?
valuable enough to steal, or if there's any like other things that are able to be taken? We'll have our resident investigator. She'd be the purveyor of is this shit worth taking? The check.
Sure, and are you assisting?
I am assisting and guiding. Let's make this as an informed decision as possible of what shit to take.
All right. And in the meantime, Zella, Xana, and Ari, what are you guys doing?
Sorry, I was battling the dog for the outside ball.
Understandable.
Who's
Wanna
the
look at
inside
pretty
ball?
painting.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what's
I'm
on
gonna
the
look at
map.
the painting.
Alright.
All right. As you all
Map is
begin
filled
to
up.
explore, and Valkyrie and Gibillion begin to investigate across these statues, you're suddenly brought to a surprising halt as these statues begin to move and shift, and each one of them begins to grind across the floor, and not attacking or moving over any of you, but all moving and taking up a defensive position at each of the 4 exits. And as this happens, the tile begins to shake and rattle as you all watch as a massive hole opens up in the ground. And I need for Zella and Ari to go ahead and make me dexterity saving throws.
Damn it.
Alright, as a creature also bursts forth, and we'll need everybody to go ahead and roll me some initiative. No, not before this happened.
Not when they started moving?
No, this is all pretty much simultaneous when it happens.
Okay.
I just can't move them all at once.
That's fair.
But yeah, this event all triggers at the same time. And get this moving here.
Is that a boulette?
Alrighty.
It looks like a lizard.
As this creature erupts from the ground, I need. Oh no, you already did a dexterity saving throw. All right, and so. Okay, Ari, since you failed, you are going to take 13 points of bludgeoning damage, reduced down to 10, plus another 9 points of slashing damage, reduced down to 6. And Zella, you will take half of that, so 9 half to 4, and what did I say? 13? 13 half to 6. And I need to roll for Valkyrie as well.
We got our wish, guys. We get to fight something.
Alright. And Gibillion, you are on up top as this creature bursts out of the ground. What would you like to do?
Alright, I will pull a tablet of some questionable substance and jam it into the top housing of the firearm. I will operate the Gatling gun real quick with my object interaction, and then I will move down to here and release the burst, giving temp HP to my teammates. So I will get 1 set of force damage off on that guy. I will end up down here at the end of it, and they will all get 18 temp HP, friends. So yeah, Xana, Ari, and Zella take 18 temp HP to replenish what you've lost.
How much temp HP? What now?
1-8.
18. Hell yeah, brother.
Yep. Alright, and that's all I got. I used my spell slot to pop open another turret. And that's everything I've got, Austin, so my turn be done.
Alright. And then it will be this creature's turn as it has knocked Ari prone with its initial burst. It will go ahead and lean down and attempt to bite him. And that one will hit.
I would like to use my reaction to cast shield.
Ooh, what does that bring your AC up to?
26.
That actually still hits.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, I don't
Alright,
have
well, I was meant to die.
You have 18 temp HP if it helps.
It
We'll
will help.
see, it might.
I mean, it can't not help.
And you got its force damage, right, Austin?
Yep.
I mean, if a 26 AC doesn't stop it on a non-crit,
It rolled very high on this attack. So you will take 32 points of piercing damage, reduced down to 29.
something. So just 11 out of my real pool.
Alrighty, and that is its turn. And Zella, that'll bring us to you.
Okay. I will fire normal crossbow bolts and hope it's not magical.
Man,
I
Our
don't, because
DPS,
it already
our
had its
DPS
turn.
started doing damage.
But if the
Okay.
second one hit, I can't add it.
All wait. Do you still get the extra attack on your first turn, or is it just if you go before the creature?
You get it on your first turn from Ranger.
Okay. So then yes, all 4 of those will hit,
Jesus
Neat.
Christ.
And
and
another
you do
8,
have the sneak attack.
and sneak attack from Ari.
Yep.
Cool.
Very
And am I
nice.
far
That's a lot
enough
of
away
damage.
to move without it attacking me?
What was that?
40.
Am I far enough away from it to
Yes,
move
it did
back a
push
bit
you-
without it attacking?
It pushed you back, so yes, you are.
Alright, I will retreat further.
48. Hefty, hefty.
Wailing.
Alright, as you just release this volley into this creature, and Ari, you are still prone beneath it at the moment as its heavy maw breathes down onto you, and you can see that it is actually somewhat skeletal with bones sticking out of this large carapace, and this massive maw just breathes this stench of death into your face.
Alright, boys. I have a strategic question for you. Should
Yes.
I attack and then Misty Step away? Or should I scream Mashallah and use a bonus action smite and a regular smite and see if we can, like, fucking one turn kill it?
I imagine Jess will tank it so Xana can tank if you don't want to be next to it. So let's burst it.
That did not answer my question.
It's up to you.
Alright, well, Xana has a pre-planned play pattern. That was a mouthful.
So will the pizza.
You know what? If I die, I die.
Coming back as a bard cleric, right?
Hell yeah. Bard wizard.
Ah!
Oh.
It's not actually a DC. It's not actually a DC.
Yeah.
Where's my robe, damn it? Oh, it's right there.
Alright, I assume the second one hits.
The second one does indeed.
And so that'll be, and also, that'll be a, so that's a first level spell for, the Thunderous Bite, and a second level spell to Divine Smite. And so that'll be 13 slashing plus, Thunderous Smite is, 2d6, thunder damage plus, shit, what's Divine Smite's damage again?
Second level, 3d8.
Yeah. 88, 13 radiant damage.
26, 33. And is your spell save DC actually 17?
It is, but it's not a save. Like, it just
It
does
just
the
happened.
damage. It just does the damage because the attack hit.
Yeah, but isn't
That's
the
a-
Thunderous Smite, it says it has to succeed a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet back.
Yeah. Sorry. Yes, that is actually, yes, it is.
Okay. So yes, as
My
you
bad.
just
I forgot-
swing it, you swing
I
out
forgot Thunderous Smite did that.
the first strike, you kind of swing out at its leg and it just pulls it back, but the second one you come down hard on its jaw and cleave in, almost splitting the bottom portion of this jaw, as you send out this thunderous shock that cracks at its bones and does send it, just barely, flying backwards from you 10 feet.
Still counts.
And it's prone.
It is
Yep.
prone.
And it is prone. And, well, since I'm not in attack range anymore, let's do a hasty retreat of half my move speed.
But prone also means that Valkyrie's
no,
at
sorry.
disadvantage.
Oh well, what a nightmare.
No, it's fine.
I forgot to say this. I attacked it not disadvantage because I stood up and whacked. So I have half my movement now to walk 15 feet away.
Got it. You wouldn't have attacked at disadvantage anyway, I don't think, for being prone. But
Melee attacks, I'm pretty sure, a disadvantage up front.
is it? Regardless,
Unless I'm on crack. I could be wrong.
you can
I will
easily stand
double-check.
up. So yes, that
But
is
yes,
fine.
I was gonna say, like, yeah. It's trivial to stand up on your turn, but I will check just to make sure. It could matter for,
And
like, opportunity attacks or something.
Valkyrie is going to try and force it to do a intelligence saving throw. All right.
Suck equals nothing.
Oh my gosh.
Suck.
I disagree. Suck equals everything.
Yeah, so it
not
will
according
take,
to Bree.
It will take. Yeah, 7 points of psychic and have. Let's see.
Minus 1d4 for the moonbeam.
1.
Yep. So yeah, Jess's moonbeam will be easier to hit.
Got a. Is that on the sheet, right?
Ought.
Whoo! Okay. It does
Big
succeed
moonbeam.
on the save.
Minus 1d4 from that?
Minus, yeah. It was only 1, but yes.
Sad.
But that is still a lot of damage. And she will shift into her direwolf form. As she faces off against this creature.
And she keeps her 18 temp HP, right?
Yeah?
Because we normally people track their like shapeshift HP and the temp HP slot, but she's still got that temp HP.
Yeah, the shapeshift is not temp HP, it's separate.
Yep. It's just people normally put
Yep.
that in their sheet and roll 20 in that spot.
Yep.
Nah, we got this.
Alright. Does Valkyrie still have her temp or did she lose it somewhere?
No, she still has it.
Okay. So it's just Ari who needs it.
Okay. And Gibillion, that's gonna bring us back to you.
I will bonus action to pop the temp HP again. See if I will get you 13, Ari. Sorry, bad roll. Xana's not replacing her 18 with a 13, and I'm not replacing a 21 with a 13. And let's toss out a Gatling cannon for 10 force.
Nice.
And let's take a shot with a Dragonfire round.
Go for it. That'll hit.
For that one becomes a 2. I think is that how magic initiate or not? What is it called? The feat that makes fire good. Yep.
Yep.
Rolls of 1 count as a 2,
Yep.
and you ignore fire resistance.
How would you like to do this?
I want to just blow a fucking hole in it. I love my Dragonfire rounds. They're quite explosive and exciting.
Yeah, as you just slam in one of these dragonfire rounds, you fire it straight at the creature's head, and you watch as it just implodes, and flame and gore spray across the ground as the creature is moving no more. Ooh, the one thing, it is technically a disadvantage, so go ahead and give me one more roll, just to make sure. Because it is prone.
For a spell attack, even?
Yes.
Yeah, it's all ranged
Yep.
attacks.
Yep.
But yeah, that still hits.
Oh,
So it still holds.
Doesn't matter.
Woo!
And as this finalizes, the statues slowly shift back into their original positions.
Alright, can everybody gather around me and take a minute and max out their temp HP?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, everybody go up to 21 temp HP just in case something bad happens to us.
How much?
21.
That more than doubles my health, which is somewhat concerning.
Alright, so we investigated. Is the painting made on like a canvas?
It is torn. And as you look at and get a good look at this painting for the first time, you do see that the tapestry hangs from an iron rod and depicts some sort of dwarven king and his guards fighting a large creature similar to the one that you just defeated in a gem-encrusted cavern.
Is that an iron rod that's at least 10 feet long?
Yes, it is a very long rod.
We could use that to get back across. How is it mounted to the wall?
It seems to be bolted into the stone.
Okay. I could take an hour and turn my tinkering tools into socket wrenches and unbolt it if you guys want to wait an hour. Or we
would
could.
a flaming sword cut through the bolts?
I don't think we want to light this thing on fire. I want to try and sell this thing. You said it's a tapestry or it's on canvas?
It's a tapestry.
Oh, even better. Yeah, that's much. So, is it easy to get it off of the rod and roll it up? You think? Or at least doable?
So this thing is fairly massive. The tapestry itself is about 25-30 feet wide. So imagine it like a large rug. So it's you
heavy.
could roll it up, but it's the size of a person, if not bigger.
Yeah, and 200 pounds.
Yeah.
Never mind, guys. We're not gonna get loot from that thing.
So do I
Is
flaming
there-
sword and cut bolts?
Yeah, fuck it.
Oh wait, I'm a wolf.
Never mind. We'll keep the wolf form. We need the wolf.
Yeah.
All right. So do you want to keep exploring, guys?
There are with the statues returned, there is a passage to the west and two to the south.
You guys want to try the south?
Sure.
Let's fucking do it. Alright. I think you're leading the way right now, Xana. I'm sorry.
Wait, which south? Left or right south?
Left, south.
Okay. The fact that we're still in turn order is concerning.
Oh, I just haven't cleared it.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
okay.
Must fill map. Okay, map filled.
This is how you fall in holes. Do you want to fall in holes?
No, I want
Left
Zella
and
to
right,
go first,
south
'cause
go
they're
the
all-
same way.
All the traps are dex save, so I think we should send the dex person in front instead
The
of
dire
the
wolf
AC
is
person.
probably the dex person at this point.
Probably
What's
not.
dire wolf dex?
Please hold. I will tell you in just a second. Dire wolf dex is +2.
Are you proficient in?
No.
Oh,
Stealth and perception.
not in dex saves.
No.
Sad.
I have advantage on wisdom, perception checks if they rely on hearing or smell.
I am proficient in dex save, so there could be something to that.
Does it rely on smell?
Yeah, can I smell traps?
You can certainly
Some of
try.
I would say wooden stake traps usually have oil because they like oil the wood so that it penetrates better. So that's
I mean,
the smell.
I could smell lava, right? That has a smell.
Yeah, brimstone smells like farts.
There are probably fewer words that Austin dislikes more than that, with the sheer frequency to which he was asked that.
What?
Honestly, that really
played-
wasn't that bad.
I played a barbarian who turned into a wolf and had a pet wolf for nigh on 4 years. And I smelled my way through the entire campaign. I did not bother one thing relying on sight. Like,
I mean, that's how Skippy lives his life.
we exclusively smelled our way through the world around us.
This is true.
Are the squeaks a frequency that comes through over Discord
No.
from my lovely dog?
No.
No.
Okay, cool.
The noise filtering's a little too good. Like, my
I
dogs
greatly
will, like,
appreciate it.
fight and bark in the background, and it doesn't come through at all.
Good to know.
All right, so you guys headed further to the south?
Yep. We will keep the plus to your saves when you fuck up guy within 10 feet, and me within 30 to react to further plus. And let's try not to walk through all the traps now.
All right, send the dog, and I'm gonna sniff stuff.
The Zella, then the Xana, then the Ari, then the Gibillion, then the Valkyrie, leading up the rear, watching our butts.
I'm gonna sniff every corner that we go around because I don't trust them anymore.
Yes.
All right, go ahead and make me a perception check.
With advantage, of course.
Wait, what's the difference between the wolf perception and my perception?
The wolf has advantage if it's smelling.
Well, yeah, but if we have the same perceptions,
Then you get
plus
advantage if
3.
you're smelling.
Use your
yes,
perception, but it's advantage.
Okay.
Because you get your wisdom, but it's special senses.
Yeah.
So like all the great decision making of being a person, all the great smell of being a dog, or a dire wolf, as it were.
All right.
That sounds so happy.
So you don't smell anything.
I don't know. I feel like having the crushing existence of sentience would really dampen the experience of being a dog.
You don't.
know, like Skippy seems very happy to not have metacognition.
I don't know if it's anything like the campaign we started with Austin. I would be a cat and get distracted by mice and keys, and then forget that I was in wild shape and go back into my cage or my prison cell and get turned back into a human and trapped again.
Oh, I forgot about that. That was, oh man, I forgot about that.
That was many moons ago.
That was many
moons.
Gosh. Yeah.
We
Whew.
still had Morgan in our campaign then.
Yeah, no, that was the first like thing that well, not the first, but like the first kind of fresh thing that I had run. We ran a very initial thing for the Requiem before that, but that was my first testing grounds. Long time ago.
It was fun.
Anyway, yes, as you sniff around this corner, there's no really change in the scent, but as you come around, and Zella sees this too, both of you see a figure in a black cloak that is just rushing down the hall away from you and disappears around the next corner.
Let's follow it.
Woo! Follow this.
Follow the Dementor.
Woo!
And it actually passes around this corner. I apologize.
Expecto
well.
fuck office.
All right. And as you continue on, all chasing after and turning, you see it once again kind of flitting through just around the corner ahead of you.
Sniff the corner first, then follow it.
All right. Go
Yeah,
ahead and
this
roll
is
me another
definitely a
perception.
trap, and we're definitely about to walk into it.
Again, no real change in the aromas that you're smelling. And kind of being cautious as you come around the next corner, you no longer have sight of the black cloak.
That's okay. Continue to sniff corners, though.
Onward and upward. Or well, downward.
I thought we were going downward.
I mean, to us, it's all the same. So onward.
And Zella, as you were the first one to move forward, you kind of peek around the next corner and don't catch any sight of the black cloak here either. It seems to have passed out of your perception range.
Tiberius agrees that we need to sniff corners.
Sniffing cracks.
Yep, dogs do love to sniff cracks.
Cracks are often found in the corners.
He was a bit of a drug dog.
Like
Like
a dog
drug
that
sniffing
does
dog.
drugs, or
No, like drug sniffing dog. Drug
Yes,
detection.
a dog that does drugs.
We had a friend whose lab definitely loved getting stoned with us. Like, Toby 2 was phenomenal. Loved Toby 2.
Oh no.
Alright, Drew is like 28 at this point in his life, and he's had like 3 dogs, and they've all been named Toby, so he's just sequentially naming his dogs the same thing.
Oh my goodness.
So he's like, he's on Toby 3, and he's like, Toby 4 is coming up soon, like, Toby 3 is getting tired, like...
Oh my gosh, that's awful.
I don't know, like, he always loves having a black lab, and its name is Toby.
We're not having a Tiberius the second.
Junior.
No.
Toby Duke, it sounds on.
Toby 2 was dope, like, Toby 2 was a fucking baller. Like... Love
Alright.
Toby 2.
Oh yeah, I guess tie 1, tie 2. Oh wait, you came first. Tie 1, tie 2.
Alright, as you
Isn't
go
that an
around
island?
sniffing corners, you eventually reach a room where you can see the door is crushed and broken down. And the inside the room there is just garbage and destruction everywhere. There are smashed dining tables and benches that almost create a makeshift obstacle course and provide some cover in this just massive area that has just been trashed.
Alright, let's press on. When we get to the room, can we have our resident investigator investigate the residence?
Sure.
I sniff
Cool.
like every 5 feet because I don't trust this hallway.
Sure,
It's
go
a
ahead and
pretty
give me
fun
another
hallway.
perception check.
Okay. These hallways usually end in me falling into things.
This time, you do get a bit of a change in the smell. This smell here has all been kind of earthy, and you get an intense, thick, heavy wood-like smell. And with that is something else. Something. It seems organic, but has almost this metallic smell to it.
I'm gonna
Almost
like go on point like a bird dog.
You all see as Xana kind of in her large wolf form goes and points down the hall, and you all can see the broken door and the trashed interior within.
That would probably be our cue to have our investigator do her investigating. Have a word of encouragement, investigator. You've got this.
Is she going in the room alone? Is she investigating the door? What are you guys having her investigate?
Whatever is right in front of Xana that caused her to stop. In case it was a trap and not like the room itself.
Okay.
So yeah. Whatever freaked the dog out. Let's see if the people can figure out.
Valkyrie kind of takes a look at a distance and kind of slowly inches up, watching the ground, looking for any sight. She relays that she doesn't see any indication of a trap, but the room looks absolutely destroyed, and it's quite large, and she can hear the faintest sounds coming from the northeast.
Alright. Everybody in. Bump, 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 bump. Bump, 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 bump.
She can also see another large archway to the south.
Does it have the same mage hand above it?
No, this one seems to have a different carving.
And she said their voice. Let's be ready and let's go open that door, guys. So Ari,
Up.
our door opener is missing opposable thumbs.
Your other door opener's missing all of the HP, so...
Like,
But I
both
can't
sides.
react if I'm the one who opens the door.
Alright, well, what's the next string down?
That's what I'm asking
I'll
you.
open the door.
Alright.
I mean, I can
Like-
headbutt it.
My AC may be high, but if they just, start off with a big old deck save... Wait... I guess it probably doesn't matter, because I think I rolled pretty bad, but... Oh, no, never mind. I answered my own question thinking about it. We're good.
Okay.
We can still put Xana in front of the door, just Zella can open it. And, yeah, I'm ready to help
All right.
and do things.
And Zella, you do kind of just move up as they're discussing and open up the door, and you can see another one of these large archways as you hop back, ready. And then immediately there's a rumbling as out of the wall, two large arms reach out towards Gibillion. And as they will swing out.
The rest of us were up here, though. Like,
yes,
cause
yeah, I need to.
we were putting, like, Xana at the door and everyone else with it.
Yep. Yeah, you guys are something like that. But these attacks come from the wall behind you, Gibillion. And so let's see. Okay.
Is it something that would hit me?
Yes.
Then I will shield myself.
All right. What does it bring your AC up to?
24?
Oh. That will miss.
Pardon me, 23.
Okay, those two will
Weakness
still hit.
disgusts me.
Alright, so you will take 8 points of slashing damage and 10 points of slashing damage. And
Alright.
as this creature emerges from the wall, and I need everybody to go ahead and roll me some initiative.
That went surprisingly well.
Alright, and then I'll get one for Valkyrie. Alrighty. Xana, you are up first in your wolf form as you see just the portion of this creature pulling out of the broken wall that it is just carved through.
I'm gonna run up and trample
Alright, go for it.
with my pack tactics, because my peoples are around. There we go. So it'll be the 21.
Alright, that will hit. Actually, hold
Okay.
on 1 second. As you run up to this creature, you see that its eyes are swirling and unnatural, and I need you to first make me a charisma saving throw.
Yeah. I use my people stats for that, right?
Yep. Alright. As these eyes gaze through you, there is a bit of a confusion. and-
She adds 5 to that because of Ari.
Oh, you're right. So yeah, there is
Hell
a
yeah,
bit of
brother.
confusion, but with Ari being around you, because you haven't moved yet, you're able to shake through whatever this compulsion is, and you can go ahead and take your turn as normal. So
Okay, roll that
the
damage.
21 does hit, and you can go and roll damage on that.
There's a little box that says 9 damage, but is that not showing up for you?
No, it just took a second. I see it now.
Okay.
Alrighty. And strength saving throw. It does pass. Okay.
That is all I can do.
Alrighty. Gibillion, charisma save for you as well as you turn around to see this creature.
I will avert my eyes. I don't need to see.
Why are you averting your eyes?
Because the magic bothered Xana?
How did you know what magic it was?
I don't. I'm averting my eyes. I'm not looking at whatever caused her to make a save.
Okay. I'll let it slide, but that is a bit meta, so keep that in mind in the future.
Okay.
Called out.
I mean, if it is what I think it is, it literally says in the rules you can avert your eyes to not do this.
Yes, but you have no idea of that in character. So that is all meta knowledge that would say that you can avert your eyes.
That's fair. But no, I will disengage, and I will head back here, and I will pop off healing for us, if anybody is missing any. And that is my turn.
Alright. I don't think it is. Okay. Valkyrie, who does not know, will begin to prepare an attack and needs to make a charisma saving throw as well. Pretty good one, so. Yeah, she's able to shake through it, no problem, and will launch out a couple of Eldritch Blasts. Ooh, the first one will hit for a measly 4 points of damage. Alrighty, and she'll go ahead and try and take a few steps back. And then it will be the creature's turn once again, and it kind of begins to step out of the wall. And we'll take a claw swipe at both Zella and Xana. So the first one against Zella will hit, and the one against Xana will also hit. And then it's going to go ahead and bite into Xana as well. And I believe that also hits. Yes, it does. So, for the claw onto Zella, that will be 8 points of slashing. The claw onto Xana will be 30. And Jess, did you get both of those? Or do you need me to?
Yeah.
Alright, and those come out of your temp HP first, and then out of the wolf.
Where did I keep track of wolf? I was just gonna use a calculator.
I've got it on here. I don't think you've taken anything. You've got 21. So that will take, you get to 28, so your temp HP is gone, and then that leaves 7 left over, so your wolf is at 30. And that'll bring us to Zella.
Do I need to do whatever save everybody was doing?
Yes, a charisma saving throw, thank you. Alright, and we'll see, maybe... Oh, you are just within the radius, so you do feel this kind of compulsion from staring at the creature's eyes coming over you, and you kind of shake it off, and you are not affected.
Cool. Then I will try and get a bunch of crossbows into him.
The first one hits, the second one barely hits, and the last one hits.
Alright, so by D8 for the second one, and is Xana flanking enough for his attack?
Yes.
Yay. Love that.
So 18, 23, 33 points of damage. Very nice.
Cool. And in this case, my bonus action was the extra crossbow attack, so I am stuck here if I don't want him to get an attack of opportunity.
Indeed.
Yes.
Alright, then so be it.
Alright. Ari.
I would like to walk up and whack. Sadness.
Alright, give me a
You're
strength.
gonna have to charisma probably.
Yeah, charisma saving throw first. Just surrounded by your friends and wanting to be cautious. The upper hook kind of smacks into your blade. Go ahead and roll me a strength saving throw. Oh my god. Let's see. Yeah, as your blade is knocked free from your grasp. Put it over here. Oh, that's too big.
Big old fucking
Big
chunker.
sword. I would like to use my interact with objects free action to pull out my magical spear and poke instead of whack.
Alright, go for it. Go for the stab.
Also, for some reason, it's still not in my,
It's in the journal. It's separate.
No, it's in the journal, but I still forgot to put it in my character sheet, so we're just gonna hand jam some numbers here. It'll be a +8 to hit.
Can jam.
I think +8? Math is hard, hang on.
Proficiency plus strength should be probably a 9 unless you're not maxed.
That's right, because it's, it'll be 8 because it's +1,
Yeah.
because, it's not my weapon that I'm using charisma on. Because that's only my sword right now. I'm pretty sure that's how Hexblade works, right, Austin? You get one weapon that uses charisma per day? Yeah. So, but good thing is, my strength isn't awful, so, like, we're still fine. Ish. D20 plus, what are we at? What'd I say, 8?
8.
Yeah, because 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. Alright,
That'll
so 20
hit.
hit.
It does.
And, that's, what damage? Spears are D6, right?
Unless
Yes.
you're two-handing it, then D8, right?
No, I have big shield.
Then
that'd
it's
be-
a 6.
Yeah, D6 plus 3. 4, because it's +1. The +1's to the damage too, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's that. Alright, 6 poking damage.
Let me see, is that...
What now?
I just wanted to check on it. Okay, yeah. So 6
Alright.
more damage onto that.
So, whack, poke, and now shove. Man, these rolls.
Yeah, you try and push against this creature, but it is fairly massive, and it holds strong. And at the end of your turn, another crackling burst is heard from the wall behind you all, as another of these creatures emerges. And we'll move up, making a claw attack onto Ari and Zella, and a bite onto, let's see, onto Ari. Okay, onto Zella.
Give
Yep.
me one moment. Yep, I'm not using that. That's a terrible idea.
All right.
When a creature you can see succeeds this attack, yeah, I'm not looking. I'm smarter than that.
Okay. So I believe then all of those will hit. Yes. So Ari, you're going to take from the claw 7 points of slashing, reduced to 4. Zella, from your claw, you're going to take 13 points of slashing, and then you also get the bite, and will take another
Take it out of
13.
your temp first.
So total of 26 to Zella as this creature comes out. And Xana, it will be your turn once more.
Okay. I need to jump because I'm old.
Go for it. Charisma save first. Now you do know that the creature is affecting you though, and so you can choose to avert your gaze. You'll just attack with disadvantage.
So it would just be one attack because otherwise my attack would be at advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll just regular attack.
Alrighty. That will hit. Nice, 15 points. And it does succeed its save. So, Gibillion, averting your gaze, what are you doing?
Do you have to seed a firebolt?
I believe
Throw
so.
a mote of
It's got a
fire at a
target.
creature or object within range. Make a ranged attack against the target on a
Yep.
hit.
Yeah, ranged attacks are... I mean, you can do it at disadvantage if you're averting your gaze, so you don't have to.
My Gatling gun needs to be able to see too, so I'm gonna look up at it.
Alright, go ahead and roll me a charisma save.
And I get to add 5 because of Ari.
Yes. And then go ahead and roll me a charisma save for your Gatling gun.
I don't know if that has a Gatling gun. Let me see.
It should specify. I don't remember what it is though.
Let me look at them.
My internet would like to load. There we go.
They are immune to blind, charm, deafen, exhaustion, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned.
I don't think this is any of those actually.
It's not a charm?
No, it is not. So roll me a d20 minus 5. Plus 5, so d20.
Minus
Even.
5. I was like, where on earth?
– 16 flat.
Is that coming through for me?
It's just a 16 on my end.
Oh, yeah,
like
I got
on the
Cool.
20.
So yeah, you both succeed and can act as normal.
Alright, bonus action, temp HP to everybody. Action, dragon fire round, object interaction, Gatling can't.
15 on the temp HP.
And does a 23 hit it?
23 does.
So that 1 becomes a 2, so 16 fire, 10 force.
Nice.
And yeah, everybody charge up your temp HP if you haven't.
Alrighty.
Everybody but Valkyrie is in range for temp.
Yeah, she's already at max anyway.
Alright, and I think I'm happy where I'm at, so I don't think I'm gonna move.
Alright, and another measly 4 damage into this creature. And she's actually going to hit the one behind. She launches out a few other attacks from a safe distance. This creature looks weak as it has been blackened by the dragonfire rounds, but it will lash out once more. It'll go for a claw onto Xana, a claw onto Ari, and a bite onto Zella. So,
Let's see. Ari is looking a little hurt. Zella's looking fine. Go ahead and attack. I'm sorry.
alright, not a problem. It is pretty weakened in its weakened state. Xana and Arya are able to hop out of the way, but it does clamp down. A pretty weak bite, but still nothing, still something, as its mandibles crush in on Zella as she's trapped between these two creatures. Zella, you will take 7 points of slashing damage. And it is your turn.
I will try and fire back with my crossbow.
Go for it. And the first and last one will hit.
Right.
And that does finish this creature off as you fire straight into its eyes and it just drops down, unmoving.
Woo!
Ari.
With it.
We will poke.
Alright. Go ahead and grab me a charisma saving throw. I forgot that on Zella's turn, but it's on me.
Don't worry, that ain't no problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all.
A natural 4 is still a comfortable save.
Not for me.
That hit, maybe?
11 does not hit, unfortunately. Neither does a
How about
10.
10?
So you're looking at this creature, but it's still throwing you off enough that you aren't quite
Whack,
able
whack,
to.
shot. God damn it!
to
3,
get
4,
a
3,
lot.
2, and 3.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. Let's see if I can do any
Austin
better.
is the expert.
As this creature is facing off with you, it's going to roll all 3 attacks onto you.
Of course it is.
Let me know if one would hit.
Can you trigger your feature after knowing if it hits?
This spell you can. It literally, when a creature succeeds on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Alrighty.
I thought shield was only on self, or is
This
this
isn't
something
shield.
else?
This is something else.
Neato.
One of them does hit.
Bullshit.
I would like to deal with that. I am upcasting this at 2nd level as well, because I'm out of 1st level slots.
Okay.
So they roll again, they take the lower, and then a chosen creature has advantage on their next thing, and that chosen creature will be Xana.
Alright, well it does roll higher, so it will still hit. But Ari, you take 9, reduced down to 6 points of damage. And Xana does have advantage on her next thing, and it is your turn, Xana.
Wait, how much damage did I take? Sorry.
9 reduced to 6. Alright, going up and chomping it
4,
again.
5, 6. My temp HP and my real HP are perfectly balanced, as they should be.
Jess, you've got advantage. Ah, you didn't need it.
Nice. Can you still hear me? Was it just my music box?
Yep.
I hear you, yes.
Stupid bot. I miss rhythm. Okay, but that does hit for a total of 22 points of piercing. Very nice. Okay. And we'll see if it succeeds. It does not, as you actually force this one prone as well. And Gibillion, it is your turn.
I will again avert my eyes. I will try and recharge everybody's temp HP. And I will not bother with another Gatling cannon.
Alrighty.
So let's get everybody 15 more temp HP. And everything else I do is based on sight, so I'm chilling.
And Zella, that does replace, so just keep in mind it's not in addition to, so I think you just have 15.
It.
No worries, just making
Okay.
sure.
Sammy trying to cheat.
And Valkyrie will try once again to launch these out, as she is from her safe distance. Oh my goodness, I've caught Bree's bad luck.
And Breeze caught Xana.
Indeed, Xana does take a scorch from this blast as she rushes in the line of fire, and will take 5 points of force damage out of the temp HP. So I got that.
Hell yeah!
And then it will be the. Oh wait, no, that creature is gone. Why can't I delete this? Weird. Oh, there we go. Zella, it is your turn.
Alright. Turn around and do the same thing to the other guy.
Sammy, you've got a charisma.
Yeah,
Oh
charisma
my
save
goodness,
first.
you're right. Oof.
Add 5 to that.
Still kind of.
That is still oof. And for the first time, you do feel the compulsion of this creature taking over your senses. And you are transfixed and do nothing as you sit and stare there, gazing at the eyes. So unfortunately, no attacks from you. And that'll bring us to Ari. Charisma save.
So that was a 14 that failed,
Yes,
All right.
and my 16 passed earlier?
correct.
Okay. Just for
How
knowing.
about a 17? Does that hit?
That does not hit, unfortunately, as you're just trying to get used to this new weapon, and
Does
it
a
is so
23
different.
hit?
But finally, with a 23, you just
Oh.
press harder and break through the carapace. Go and roll me damage.
Poke it
6
hard.
plus 4, and it's about that time of day.
The
So
smite
we're gonna-
slot?
We're gonna go ahead and use a smite slot. Mostly because I'm annoyed at how many times I've missed it. So that'll be 14 radiant damage.
Nice. And you hear the voice as you surge your power through this, just, yes, continue. You
Oh,
must
I don't know,
use more energy, and I can fuel. I can help. It seems as if he is struggling, and you can feel with each strike that you're making, it almost seems like the weapon itself is providing its own strength into the blow. It is surging forward with your power, and the more that you channel through it, it seems that the stronger it does get.
I missed like 4 times, so I don't know.
It's gonna take some time, but it's a step in the right direction to actually hit. This creature will stand up, and seeing that you were the only one that really
Oh wait,
did damage.
is it prone?
Yes, it was.
Oh, then I had advantage.
Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll another time for both of those. Check for crits and check for hits. Sorry, that's my B.
Oh, that was 2d8. Ignore that. Alright, that was the reroll.
And do
For the
one more
first
just
one.
to check for the crit.
Oh, so
so
close!
close.
So close!
Okay, so roll me another d6 plus 4.
I'll get there. There we go. 9 damage.
Nice.
For pokey. 9 pokey damage.
Alright, and yeah, as you're the only one that's really heard it consistently, it will continue to claw through you. Oh my goodness, but it cannot break through your armor, as it, in this weakened state, does not have the power to make it through the heavy plate. And that will bring us back to Xana.
Otson, for my health, could you do me a favor while you're running combat encounters?
What do you need?
Every time a crit would have likely led to me dying, and the adamantine armor makes me not likely to die, I just need like a tally mark, and at the end of the campaign I just want to see how many tally marks we have.
I'll see what I can do. Sorry, Xana, first I needed a charisma saving throw, if you're not doing it, if you're not averting your gaze.
Okay,
adding
gaze
5 to
for
this.
bitches.
Adding 5 does succeed. All right, so 8 points
I-
of piercing damage. It does succeed on that save.
I exclusively avert my gaze. What does that tell you?
Gibillion. It tells me your turn. is
Metagaming.
next.
I'm not useful if I am not able to do anything. If I'm transfixed, I cannot use all of my things to save you guys.
Have you considered simply making your charisma saving throw?
I mean, I've got a +0. Like, this is not a chance we're willing to take.
Like a
Because-
+0 with help? Which would be impressive.
I mean, his Gatling gun has a +0 with help.
Yeah, it's a -5 normally. So we're not opening the Gatling cannon. We are not looking at anything because you guys need my reaction to keep you from actually dying if something terrible happens. So I will
Understandable.
again.
Have a nice day.
Yep, I will again pop temp HP. Oof!
Not a great
Take
roll.
8 temp HP if you guys need, and that's all I've got because I'm saving my reaction to keep bad things from happening to you.
Yeah, luckily
Understandable.
nobody got hit, so everybody's good still. Valkyrie will continue to try. Hey, both of those hit for 18 points of force. Moving in the right direction here. Yeah. All right, and Zella, it'll be your turn.
Do I just do the save again to see if I?
Yep,
Am
unless you're averting your
unmesmerized?
gaze.
I don't really see anyone else doing that, so I'll just hope for the best. Oof.
Oh, Vest was not good. And once again, you still just stick transfixed by the gaze and unfortunately do nothing during your turn. So that'll bring us
Maybe
back
it'll
to
occur
Ari.
to me for next turn to not. I think it might.
Ari?
Oh, sorry. The strat is unchanged. Is it prone still, or it got up, right?
Yep. That'll hit. And that'll hit.
Alright. Poke, poke.
Ari, how do you want to do this?
Like a poke low, and then a poke from above.
Alright, you poke into the creature's chest and it bends over with the cackle. And then you stab down into its neck and just pop the head loose as it cracks and falls to the ground. And as we finish this combat, with you all reacting and preparing to recover after a few interactions, that's where we're going to leave it off for tonight. So we will pick up there in the lost level.
Do you want us to instead make our way back to the thing at the next level? To prepare the next level?
There's no level up on the next level, so if you just want to do that, just let me know and I can start prepping that. So if that's something
I
you guys
think
are
we
interested
do,
in.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna
Sounds
rest
good.
there and head down the next night
Then
kind
yeah,
of thing.
I'll work on prepping that, but we'll go ahead and continue to end here. So yeah, join us next week as we potentially get into a brand new level of the dungeon. We'll see you then.
Can we also